TBISC, the best in sports entertainment here live in Providence, USA. TNS Media Group is the team and the family. So, the Eagles just won a Super Bowl. As we know in the NFL, it's a quick turnaround, in the NFL. It's a quick, everything is now, the GMs. Now, you enjoy the Super Bowl, you enjoy everything for probably like a week or two, and then it's right back to the work. The draft is right here. But not to surpass the Eagles win. Look at the Eagles team and what they did to Patrick Mahomes in the Kansas City Chiefs, shutting them out basically in the first half of the Super Bowl. Defense proven to be, dominant, number one as they were ranked all season. And then you look at the, the output on the offensive side, Eagles put up 40 points as well. Your thoughts on the Eagles going forward as far as what they can do and and what they accomplished so far this season?
First and foremost, shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles. They came there, they saw, and they conquered. And they conquered in a fashion that was well-deserving, well waited for by the fans. They gave every ounce, from me anyway, every ounce of heart out there on that field. I'm talking about all aspects of the game, defense, offense, everybody contribute, and they did it on a high level at the biggest stage of the season. With that being said, me personally, I think that the Eagles could come back. I think the Eagles might be gearing up for about another 2 to 3 year, around trying to at least get to the Super Bowl, because they ain't nothing but kids. They got a couple veterans over there with the Brandon Grahams and the Lane Johnson, but but they got a lot of kids, man. A lot of, especially that defense. There is a lot of kids. I'm talking about 25 and under. That's still on their rookie contracts where a bunch of money ain't got to be thrown around. A couple additions to that, like a couple more veterans, because these are kids we talking about. These cornerbacks, DeJean, Mitchell. These dudes are 22 years old, man. We talking about Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter is 24. Like these kids, we are talking about children out there playing this game and then guess what? They're rookies. A bunch of them is rookies. You're only gonna get better. They're playing off of raw talent right now, God-given abilities, because they're athletic, they're speedful, they're strong, and they're playing with God-given abilities. They haven't even begun to form putting it together on an NFL level. We ain't talking about on the collegiate level or the high school level. We talking about the NFL level. This is a majority of their defense first year playing. So with that being said, I think that they're still looking up. This is not the best we've seen from Philadelphia. When I sit here and I really think they can be relevant for the next 2 to 3 years. I'm talking about strong relevant, like how Seattle was, and went back to the Super Bowl. They unfortunately they lost the next year with a goofy call, but other than that, they was still there.
Yeah.
The Eagles this may be, and I know I'm going to start a lot of controversy with the Eagles fans, but from my perspective, I think this is the best defense that was on the field Sunday, Super Bowl, that has ever played for an Eagles defense.
Wow, that's a huge
statement. Yes,
huge statement.
I'm talking about that was total annihilation. Like, we might not ever have seen a Super Bowl like that, Toffee.
No, you seen what Seattle did to Peyton Manning. They knew their play calls, so to say. But Seattle destroyed Peyton Manning and the Broncos.
Yes, but it was not an all-around performance like this. And I know the fans out there is listening to me comment today. I want you to sit back and think about the years that you have been alive and think about every Super Bowl that you may have witnessed and tell me that, not even every Super Bowl, every Super Bowl. Tell me this wasn't the best defensive Super Bowl performance that one may ever seen. This defense, the man had 32 to 38 yards the entire
half. Yeah, first half, 30
like it was 40-6 when they just started to act like it was just the brain was going and the body was just moving off of nerves. And I'm not talking about what I want to happen. I'm talking about what I witnessed, like you witnessed, and thousands of fans right here just watching today. Well, I'm not speaking from a biased standpoint, ulterior motive, because the Philadelphia. I'm calling the game as I seen it, and it was total annihilation. Apex predators. This is what I told the fans and the people that's watching about these birds of prey. Long time ago, they are apex predators, and they only going to get better from here.
Yeah, I mean, So with that being said, now you see the Eagles team, and this was the kind of the blog you always speak about. This is they blow up.
Blow the doors off of it, and that's just it. But listen what I'm saying to you. It was a well-versed from the whole team, special teams, defense, offense. And then guess what? They looked to pull out every nick and crank in the book to slow down Saquon Barkley. A round of applause. Y'all did that. And then look what else happened to you.
Yeah, those receivers. And there's another thing, too, to speak about the Eagles. You spoke about the defense. The offense is actually locked in. They paid the receivers. They paid Brown. They paid Smith. All the offensive line is
Barkley. They just paid Barkley.
They paid
Hurts.
Hurts is paid.
The offensive linemen, 2 of them got paid this year.
Yeah.
2 of the offensive linemen. They just brought Beckham in. He's still. You have a bunch of young men to a couple veterans there, and you can always add an extra veteran or 2 that's somewhere that can give you a year off the bench.
Control the
and
locker
be
room
solid.
a little bit. Yeah.
Exactly. But these are cold-blooded kids we're talking about. We're talking about children. You know how some teams are. You might need to get younger in the cornerback or younger in the safety. We talking about from the Gardner. Everybody in their 20s. Yeah. Everybody. There is no one on the team. Well, there's a few, but I'm talking about that plays a significant role that starts as something that's old. No. Yeah. No.
So, they got some decisions to make as far as Slay goes. You got to make a decision there. Slay.
Down here, yeah, we got DeJean on one side, DeJean on one side and Mitchell on the other. Slay, we get with you. Thank you, here go your ring.
So you just say get rid of Slay.
I'm saying, even if you don't get rid of him, you can bring him off the bench.
Slay, no, you still keep him there as a starter. He can play.
You see my man Maddox getting there for that 4th down stop last night?
Now, he lost his spot to Cooper DeJean, but
now he can fight for it. They can put him back out there. He want to play again, let's go. Because he ain't never was no trash when he first came.
Yeah,
he just got a little, now he just, these last couple seasons, he been just getting a little necked up, so he been missing time. But he was not no bum when we drafted him.
No.
The first 2 to 3 years, we was out there like Avonte Maddox. Who was this kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we ain't gonna sit here and play. That was him solely on that 4th down play.
On Hopkins, yeah.
Let me get this up out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's what that meant.
That was a big play because that could have changed the momentum of the game. But now,
and it did change the momentum of the game.
But now another thing too, speaking about the Eagles are going to possibly lose the offensive coordinator. He's going to take the head coaching job to down New Orleans. But we heard Sirianni say on camera in front of millions, "Let's run it back."
Yeah.
Do you think he reconsiders that head coaching job, or is it too much of an opportunity for him to move forward?
See, it's all about where Kellen Moore is at, man. Because when you take head coach, you do it because you actually want a chip. You want to see if you got this team. Cause you weigh the odds of it. He see the team that he's going to Chicago, New Orleans. New Orleans is. I'm not even going to say they right there. I'm not going to say they not right there. But to me, they got a lot of work to do. So this is not going to be a year where Kellen Moore goes down there and they're in playoff contention, or they might just make it to the play. But then that's just it, one and done. But if it was me, I would want to lead my own team into a victory, a championship, as me being the head coach. But if I'm looking around at the league and I'm seeing that the possibility or the chances of me getting with a team that's already put together for me to live this dream out is slim, I'm staying right where I'm at. I'm enjoying because for real, we're not even going to say Kellen Moore, I'm not taking nothing from Kellen Moore, but that's just a hard-mouth offensive team. All they do is pass that ball off and block. It ain't no design plans. It's not a whole bunch of design plans that's coming out of Kellen Moore's offense. Whereas though he tricking you with this run and he giving it over here and they had to trick you with this and then no. It's just hard-mouth, here you go. He's getting this ball 20 to 25 times a game and he's beating down people's doors with it. Jalen Hurts, do a little passing, but as you see, he's not passing the ball like that. They're putting this ball in Saquon's gut. So it's not even like they're planning up offensive plays. They're just playing hard-mouth football. We're going to run this ball. Y'all know we're going to do it and stop us.
So, but I'm just saying, does it look like it's more of an opportunity now? The Saints I believe they have the 9th pick in the draft. They do have some draft capital, they have some good players
but
down there.
But one thing about the draft, you got to see if these
old.
people play out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now, does it look like, hey, what will be the reason for him wanting to take that?
Probably because he want to be a head coach. Like I said, to go back to say, Coaches strive to be a head coach, whether you're an offensive coach. I'm quite sure you don't want to sit there and teach or coach offense. You would do it, but I think your goal is to being a head coach.
Yeah.
You know, besides, ain't nothing higher than him but the owner. You know, but he's the one this is what a coach strive to be, the head of a team.
Yeah.
So I would think he would want to coach his own team, but now look at the team that you want to go coach. You know, not because New Orleans, that's some work.
Yeah, they were 5-12.
Yeah, they're like you're gonna have to go down there. You're gonna have to draft right. You're gonna have to make some good trades, free agents, and just to have a solid season, let alone go to the Super Bowl.
So, mention another question. So, Eagles, you know, like I said, what would you like to see the Eagles add more of? I mean, I know it looks like they had the best defense, you know, the best offense. There are some players that want to be traded, some names out there that are out there. Out of all the names out there that are possibly going to hit free agency that you know of right now, as of right now, or players that want to be traded, who would you want to see the Eagles go after and pick up?
Myles Garrett.
You don't think that'd be a little bit too much?
No, that'd be just right. Close. See, we leaving a little crack. See, with the defense the Eagles got, they give you a little crack. See, with Myles Garrett, that door be shut all the way. You ain't got nothing coming. You ain't got nothing coming, and that's just it. So that's why I would select, me personally, I would select. Because I think we're pretty much sold up on offense. And that's just my opinion. You got
So what side would you put? So Myles Garrett is a defensive end. So I mean he would have to take Josh Sweat's spot.
Yes.
So I mean you can probably mix and match. I don't know if he's better on the right side or the left side.
Just put him on any one side of Carter.
And he moves around. He moves around a lot.
Yeah. When you got them two Georgia hogs up front, Davis and Carter, we ain't tripping about where we putting him at. We put him up a nose guard. We put him in the backfield. We lining him up anywhere he want to go. He in a corner position, wherever he want to go.
Yeah, Myles Garrett would be a good pickup for the Eagles. Anything else you want to add about the Eagles, man, in regards to things that you would like to see them do or things that you are most proud of?
I just want to see them go into this offseason like they made it to the Super Bowl and ain't get it. Because
I want to say something to you before I cut you off. Because you notice something, too. A lot of teams win the Super Bowl.
And get laxy.
And get lackadaisical. And then what they do is they get rid of key pieces.
Yeah.
Feel like they don't need them no more. They can plug and play. I don't want to see the Eagles do that.
No,
don't get rid of keep your core.
I don't think they're going to do that. They're a well-ran organization. You don't have to worry about they try out and give a person a tryout for a year or two and then you try. No, they're going to go above and beyond for key opponents that goes out there and work. You ain't just going to get above and beyond because you're there. No, you want to see some effort. You want to see some production. That's the only people who's going above and beyond about. It's some people that's doing production out here at the work job. So I say that to say I think the Eagles need to go into this offseason like they made it to the Super Bowl and never even got it. I'm talking about go in there like you lost the Super Bowl. I want you to go in there and it's even harder the next time around to try to get another one because now you got the bullseye on your back. Every team, all 31 of them, is going to be locked into you, Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah. So what I suggest that y'all do is to go party, have a ball this week, celebrate with the city on Friday, go out, show the Lombardi Trophy, let the city know what we brought home. Okay, yes, that's all. After this weekend right here, don't wait till the offseason is over with. Get right, especially for the young guys. The guys that's young and that's on the team, learn because it's still more to learn. Just because you accomplish this off of raw talent. Now you got to worry about the mental aspect of it. That's it. Get the mental aspect to go along with the physical aspect that y'all displayed out here on the field this previous Sunday of bringing home a championship in demeaning manner. Yes, that's just it.
Okay, so we'll see what happens. Let's see what the Eagles do going forward. But congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles organization. And we'll see what happens going forward. It's TBISC, the best in sports entertainment. You need home care services for yourself, but you don't know where to begin. Please allow Mecca Care to help you. Call now, 215-644-8341.